your off season was focused at all on getting better against lefties? I mean, you just really hit the well all year.
Yeah, it was a big focus for the fall and winter, but also it was just I felt like all around my all around game, just outfield reps, obviously facing lefties and righties too. So.
What was your mindset going to that at bat and when the pitching change was made?
When they had the little scouting report out on the. Usually it's the dude that's warming up in the pen. So I had a good idea that they were going to go to a lefty for me. And when they brought him in, I also had a pretty good idea he was going to go first pitch slider, and he did, and put a good swing on it.
Was that a tip you were given before going to the box, or was that something you just sort of guessed?
It was on the sheet, but also a lot of the lefties I've been facing this year have been going slider to me a lot, so I had a pretty good idea.
You guys have won a lot of high-scoring games this season. What does it say to win such a tight, low-scoring game? What does it say about y'all?
I mean, it was just gritty, pretty gritty effort from us. Pitching, I mean, everyone was phenomenal today. Beam, Sneed threw really well, and honestly, Banky came in and did his job, so props to them.
What was Coleman doing so well? What makes him so difficult to face?
I thought he was just mixing his stuff really well. His slider maybe wasn't as best as it's been for the year, but just mixing and hitting spots really well, I thought.
What was the vibe like in the dugout throughout the game? Because y'all don't have a lot of low-scoring games like that. What was the vibe?
I think the vibe was the same as it always is. With an offense like ours, it just takes one inning, and that's kind of been our mindset all year, and nothing changed today.
Did things loosen up a little bit, I guess, when Burt got that infield single and Billy came up and he's got flowing a bit?
Yeah, it was good to get some guys on base.
What would going through your head going into that at bat? How much different would you have felt in an at bat like that last year? I mean, would it have felt different to you or not?
I probably would have been a little more sped up last year. This year, I've just trusted the work I put in the cages and really just going up there and competing. Versus last year, I thought I was guessing a little more than I am this year.